Hey everyone, welcome back to Bear's Workshop, where my goal is to give you the perspective of an average user and to convey the product or topic in the simplest terms. I might make some mistakes, and if I do, I will show them to you so that you don't. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at my friend's RV. He just installed some solar panels, so we're just going to do an overview of what he put in. So if this video helps you out, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button for more content, and we're going to get started right now. Okay, so this is my buddy John's RV, Class A, obviously. This is a 2014 or 15 Fleetwood Discovery. It's a 40G, I believe, and it is a big RV, and it's got lots of batteries. We're going to take a look in the back. We're going to see what he's got for batteries. He just replaced the batteries a couple weeks ago, and he just had the solar system installed by somebody. I don't know if I'm allowed to say the price because I don't know if his wife knows how much he spent on this, but it was like $1,700. Then to install it, he paid somebody. Okay? Shh. So anyway, we're going to take a look at his system because I don't have one, he does, but I'm not spending that much money. So the system itself, he got 3 panels on the roof. The panels are huge. They're 325 watts each. They're Canadian something or another. I'm going to get the name of the company, and I'll put that in the description for you. He also has a MorningStar controller, MPPT, that was put in. There's a panel inside. We'll just take a quick look at that, and we'll take a look at the controller that's in the back, and that's a 60 amp. So let's go take a look at it and see what his setup looks like in the back. Okay, so these are the batteries that he just purchased a couple weeks ago. I'm not sure what he paid for them. I know they were over $200. They are full river batteries. Obviously they're 6-volt deep cycle batteries. 20-hour rate, 250 amp hours, pretty decent. And cold cranking amps is 960, but I don't know what you need cranked on this. But we've got 6 of these in total. There's 4 right here, and then we're going to go to the next compartment up. These have a lot of fusible links in them. We had one blow out last time we went camping, and it just cut off all of his batteries, so he had to get that replaced. When you're working with this much amperage and stuff, you got to have everything right. All this was set up when he bought this, except for the fact that these are newer batteries, but it was one of those fusible links that just popped when we were out camping. So I don't know why it did. We never figured that out. But there's a lot that goes into this. You've got to get this right, otherwise it's not going to work well for you. If you don't know how to set it up, it's best to consult somebody who does. Let's take a look at the other batteries. Okay, so John tells me these are his main batteries. I don't know if that's right. It doesn't seem right that he's got 2 of them, but it is a diesel, so I guess that does make sense. These should be 2 12 volts for the diesel, and these are the last 2 in the line for the house batteries. So I believe that they're all set up in parallel. So he would have 12 times 3. He would have 36 volts of power coming into here, and this right here is his inverter. And something to note about this is that when he got all this hooked up, his inverter blew out. It just kicked the bucket. There might have been too much power or something, but he replaced it with the same exact one. So this is a new inverter that was put in. He tells me it's a 3,000 watt inverter, but that's obviously all plugged into here. On the bottom here, okay, here we have the Tristar solar charge controller. This is going to control how many amps goes into the system from the panels up top. And this is a 60 amp. It's the TS-MPPT-60. I've heard good things about this, and I know that a lot of people use them, and they can be costly. On the right here, we have cutoff switches, basically the circuit breakers for the battery and the solar to shut them off in case of some sort of need to do it. You can see on this controller right here, it's got a huge heat sink, so I assume that this gets very hot also. Let's go inside and we'll just take a look at the monitoring panel, and then we'll take a look on the roof. Okay, here's the monitor for the Tristar MorningStar or whatever it's called controller to the outside. Now this has all been set up by the installer, and you can go through these and you could find different things in there about the settings, but nothing needs to be done. Everything is up and running. and it's creating the electricity right now, sending it down to the batteries. It actually was in a float mode when I first came up to it, and the float mode means that everything's charged, and it's cutting back on the amperage that is creating for the batteries because it's not necessary. So this is all it is. It's a wire that goes up through this panel, then up to the roof, and I'll show you where it comes out on the roof. We're on the driver's side of the coach, and we're probably about 8 feet from the back of the coach. But the installer ran the wire behind these panels and up to the roof. We'll go take a look and see where he came out with that, or where he goes down with these wires. Okay, so here are the solar panels, pretty large. All right, so here are the solar panels. We're at the back of the coach. You can see where the wires were put in with the dicot. Goes right through underneath. I believe that these are connected in series, but I'm not an expert on this, but I think that's what it is. And it goes right all the way to the front right there. Now, John plans on doing something with these wires, putting some sort of cover over them, because I don't think that's the greatest. I think it's snagged by a tree or something like that. So he's got to get some sort of cover on that, which he's going to do soon. Okay, so that was the walkthrough of the solar situation on this RV. It was, I double checked, the panels are 320 Canadian solar panels. I think it was 48 inches long by 30 inches, so they're pretty big panels. You need a lot of space for something like that. So 320 watts, that's 960 total watts for the system. It's not a whole lot. You can't run a refrigerator. Well, maybe you could run a fridge, but you can't run any of the AC units. This unit has 3 AC units on it. It's quite the beast. So you can never run anything like that. But it's good if your batteries go low. Well, they won't go low as long as you've got a little bit of sun. It's going to keep everything charged up. So overall, decent system. I don't know if I would have paid that much money just to make sure my batteries don't die. But on long trips, it will keep things charged without having to run the generator. So you can run a TV and something while you're driving around if you're on a long road trip. Well, thanks for watching this video. If you have any comments, please put them down below. If you liked it, go ahead and hit like and hit that subscribe button for more content, and you'll see something else from us in the future. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.